Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. Um, I think this part of a video for OPPO 203 will be, for you personally, the most exciting part of the video, because a lot of people have been asking me, you know, what other features are so unique that distinguishes OPPO 203 from all the other 4K players. Well, first of all, the sheer size and just robust build of the 4K player, such as OPPO, and the endless options and features that are built into it. There's so much to cover. But on this video, the one feature that you guys will be more excited about is the fit to TV screen zoom in option. And I'm going to demonstrate that. I'm going to play a scene from Blade Runner, the final cut. I'm going to do a and B repeat scene, and then I'm going to switch between letterbox, stretched, and fit to TV screen. Fit to TV screen is probably the best because it's going to fit that ratio onto the TV screen. Now, when we talk about fit to TV screen, it's the same method used in broadcast networking such as HBO, Showtime, Stars, Cinemax. They all fit the TV screen, so that way you don't have those bars. And I know that some of you don't like those bars on top at the bottom. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's do this really quick, shall we? One thing I want to mention. Fit to screen, stretch, and those types of zoom ins are only available on HDR versions. On Dolby Vision versions, you can't do that. Okay. Okay. So, for example, on this scene, you see those black bars from top to bottom. Now this is the original ratio of the film, and this is how you're supposed to be watching the film. Obviously, if you are watching this on a big projector, then those bars will not be present if you have the same ratio present on the your silver screen. However, for those of us who don't like these bars top to bottom, you do have the option to either choose a stretch or fit to screen option. And it's fairly easy to find on the remote control, that option. It's right over here where it says zoom. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to keep it like that. It is right over, hold on, is it right here? See where it says the little like magnifying glass? Okay, that's what that is, the zoom. So you click on it right here. I'll show you. So here's the movie. Okay, there's the movie. I purposely put the movie on A and B to repeat like this so that you guys can see the difference. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try different options here. Okay, this is the stretch. The stretch version, it's okay, but everything looks stretched out. Everybody looks like a giraffe, and this is not the way to watch a movie. So I wouldn't recommend that you watch a movie like this. However, the one benefit of stretch is the fact that you will still have that ratio, but the ratio is going to be squeezed and stretched vertically, okay, like that, vertically up. So you don't want this. You don't want stuff to go up vertically. I mean, I guess, look, it doesn't bother me. I can watch it like this, but it's going to look weird. You know what I mean? Harrison Ford head and Edward James Olmos head's gonna be, like a giraffe, like vertical. So I'm not a huge fan of this. I can watch a movie like this, but I don't prefer that you watch it like this. The one benefit of watching it like this, stretched out vertically, is the fact that you're not losing any ratio, okay? But you are being stretched out. All right, there's another one right here that's called zoom in screen, fit to TV screen. Stretch. There's a second stretch here. Actually, this is the best, guys. I just find out there's another stretch. There's a vertical stretch, and then there's the diagonal stretch. So it has a vertical stretch and diagonal stretch. Diagonal stretch, which is like this, from one edge to the other. So it has the two different types of stretches, and this is great. As you can see, now you're getting a, right here, as you will see, the full picture. All right, and this is definitely, this is probably, to me personally, this is the best way to watch stretch 2. Remember, not the first stretch, not the vertical stretch, but the diagonal stretch. Okay, this is the one that I would recommend that you are using right here. Okay, let's try a different scene. Okay, let's go to another scene really quick. Here's another scene right here, and I think this is way better like this. So if you have a 75-inch or 65-inch, or even, I don't know, maybe you have 80-inch TV, when you use the stretch 2, not the vertical stretch. So let me go through this one more time, okay? Okay, see, when you use a full fit to TV screen, then you're losing a quarter of a picture here. You see, you're losing like a quarter of a picture, so you don't want that. What you want is stretch, but not full. Full, you see how much you lose when you use a full. Don't use a full, just use a stretch. There you go, right there. So this is why you want to use the full. I don't know, can you guys see the difference? I don't know if you guys can see the difference. I'm gonna go through this one more time. You see, when you go full, look. Okay, this is the stretch, and look how much you're gonna lose. Keep an eye right here, and you'll see how much you're gonna lose when you go full, fit the screen, zoom in. You see how much you just left over here. So leave it on the stretch. I would just leave it on the stretch. Yeah, this is the best. So if you have a big TV, if you have a 75-inch TV, you're definitely gonna enjoy watching this in a stretched version like this, and you're gonna get rid of those bars, those annoying bars that honestly no one likes them. I don't like them either. So this is the best way to watch the movie. So this is one of unique features that OPPO has that you're not going to find in any other 4K player. This is why I tell people this is exactly why you're paying a top dollar for OPPO 4K UHD player. The ability to be able to do this and variety of different options that you have, you're not going to find it anywhere else. You know what I mean? And it just, the movie just looks better now when it's like this, totally fit to screen, stretched out from one diagonal corner to the other. Remember, there's two different types of stretches. There's a vertical stretch, and there's the diagonal stretch right here, which is the one of my favorites. It fits perfectly, And this is something that I personally like to use when I'm watching a movie, especially a movie like this. It just gives you more of detail. Like, you see things that you normally wouldn't see with the top to bottom black bars, a bit like this. So you normally wouldn't see it, But now that you have a full ratio of view here, it just looks better. You see, the stretch 2, it's excellent. It's not vertically stretched out, it's diagonally stretched out, and now it's much diagonally means it's filling up the entire screen, but it's not losing any ratio. So it's keeping, see, this is what's so great about this 4K player, it's keeping the ratio, but it's being squeezed in to fit the think of it like it's being compressed into the canvas to fit the screen, but you're still not losing any ratio. Okay, so there you have it. I think this is a pretty cool feature. I'm pretty much going to be using this feature in all my movies. It's just better, man. You know, this is why you buy big screen. You buy a big screen not to watch it with those bars top to bottom. You buy a big screen because you want that big screen to be filled with a picture, and the OPPO will do that for you. But please do keep in mind, this doesn't work for Dolby Vision. Okay, it only works for HDR. All right, so I just want to kind of like keep that in check and mention that. All right, so this is going to be a short video. Okay, we'll continue throughout the day with more and more videos about the OPPO. We'll do some more tests. We'll try Apple 4K TV being connected to the OPPO. We'll try PlayStation 4 Pro being connected to the OPPO, and we'll try Xbox One S being connected to the OPPO on that input. Now, as far as to my knowledge, the HDMI input, it's not a pass-through. It's not progressive. It's not pass-through. So therefore, you will not be able to take the advantage of HDR. However, it's going to be interesting to see how well is it going to upconvert the picture coming signal from, let's say, PlayStation 4 Pro or Xbox or Apple 4K TV. Remember, when I do these tests, these are experimental tests. I'm not recommending that you go ahead and do this. Okay, it's just something that I test to let you know if I see any difference or not. So anyway, so there you have it. There you go. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll see you guys on some more videos tomorrow. Remember, it's the OPPO Marathon. Bunch of videos coming up on OPPO. I will test everything there is to be tested on OPPO. So everything will be tested out. And yes, it will be hooked up to my Samsung KS8000 as well. We're going to try it out there too. Alright. Alright guys, thank you for watching.